You know, I'm 1,500 years old. I've killed twice as many enemies as that, and every one of them would have rather killed me, but none succeeded. I'm only alive because fate wants me alive. Thanos is just the latest in a long line of bastards, and he'll be the latest to feel my vengeance. Fate wills it so.
Mm-hmm. And what if you're wrong?
Well, if I'm wrong, then what more could I lose?
In Avengers Infinity War, Thor feels like he's been cursed with a vengeful purpose. He's been through so many battles and losses in life that all he wants to do left is take revenge. He lost his mum, his dad, his sister, and his brother. But he shows that in desperate times, you need a desperate purpose. Because at the end of the day, Thor is still driven to chase his mission, to kill Thanos. If you're going through it, tough times, struggles, addictions, make sure you know what you want. Make sure the end goal is clear. And if your path isn't going the way you want, then just stick to the mission. Stay focused and have that tunnel vision even when shit gets rough. You know, because I've relapsed plenty of times in my self-improvement journey, and I still have the goal to reach 10k a month. I still have the goal to, you know, get 10,000 subscribe. And, you know, I'm still focused. Even though in my personal self-development journey, I am lacking right now. I am lacking. I think having a purpose will actually save you from, you know, just ruining your life. Even if you relapse again and again, like having that bar of a mission will get you out of any rut. Because it's pretty much the reason why you wake up. Because without purpose, you might as well be dead. Just look at how Thor ended up after he killed Thanos in Endgame. Like, he felt nothing. The misery was still there after he chopped his head off. And we all know what happened to Thor 5 years later, right? This is dangerous because most young people have no purpose. And here's a fun fact that I know all of you can relate to. You don't have a purpose because you are afraid to think deeper. You've never had those deep, meaningful, significant conversations alone. Let me tell you this. Thinking deep is the answer to all of your problems. You're more afraid of thinking deep than your actual problems. That's what I was afraid of. And once I started journaling and meditating and, you know, having those conversations and literally talking to myself, like in private, that is how I got better. That's how I improved my mindset. That's how I got better mentally, physically, and spiritually. You need to always have a true mission to stick to, not hop on different missions, right? This purpose, this whole purpose thing has to be bigger than just you. It has to involve the world or society or the people you love at some degree. And that's why you got to figure out your ambition. What are your passions? What do you love? Or even better, who do you love? Who are the people that you love? What can you do to help them? Look, if you don't know all of this, that's fine. You're probably really young and I totally get it. But my advice is to just do shit. Just do anything. Literally do anything that sparks your curiosity, right? Eventually you're going to find something that makes you tick. Trust me, it's for everyone. Oh, look who it is. It's mini me. After high school, I had a mission to start a business. Any business. And out of every business model that I could start, I chose dropshipping as my first business model. I didn't really have a whole game plan written out. I didn't write any plan that I usually do with my new business now. But man, I just chased my curiosity and that was the first thing that came up, just dropshipping and making videos about products. Because I knew in my head that I didn't want that normal university path and then eventually it'll lead me to a job or whatever, right? I didn't want that life. Still don't, by the way. That's why I'm creating videos every day. So I started creating multiple dropshipping brands and making videos about, you know, cheap Chinese products. And the goal was to go viral on TikTok so that I can start a store revolving around that one product and sell it. And guess what? I failed at all of them. Some of them, I didn't even start their stores yet. My first one, I threw away tons of money on ads because I didn't know how to run ads. I still don't. My business pretty much, it wasn't even a business. I didn't even earn any money. I lost money, matter of fact. I'm sorry if this isn't the inspirational story that you were looking forward to, but I failed at everything at first because none of my brands were successful. But then instead, I found that I actually like creating videos. And guess what? It led me to become better at creating content for my clothing brand that I started the year after. My friend and I started a clothing brand revolving around JDM cars called Mizushi. Basically, the story goes like we created content and we blew up in the JDM market, and we created a community around it. We hosted car meets, and it was pretty fun. From this journey, I fell in love with creating short form content. So fast forward about a year later, I wanted to teach what I knew, because I found out that I also like mentoring people and I like giving away what I learnt and just sharing my knowledge. So if you take all of that in account, the moral of the story is to warn you. Find a purpose like your life depends on it. And if you don't know your purpose, just do anything that sparks your curiosity. I wish you all the best, younger self.